How do Vietnamese people remember their loved ones who have passed away each year? What happens on a traditional Vietnamese Memorial Day? Is it only about honoring the deceased? Or is there something more behind this long-standing tradition? Hi, I'm Min. Today, I'd like to invite you to spend an entire Memorial Day with my family. Come along and experience every step of the day with us. By the end of the video, you might see this Vietnamese tradition in a completely different way. This morning is a special day for my family because today is my grandfather's Memorial Day. Every year on this date, our relatives gather to remember him and spend time together. Before everyone meets at home for the memorial meal and ceremony, the first thing we do is visit the family cemetery. It's our way of paying respect to our ancestors before beginning the rest of the day's traditions. This is my family's burial ground, where several generations rest together. The oldest grave here belongs to my great-grandfather, who was my grandfather's father. Around him are the graves of his children, grandchildren, and many other relatives. In many rural areas of Vietnam, it's common for families to have a shared burial ground, so that generations of the same family remain together. Looking across these graves always reminds me of how each generation becomes part of the family's history. Back at home, more and more relatives have started to arrive for today's memorial gathering. Since everything is still being prepared, everyone is taking the opportunity to sit together, chat, and catch up. Today also happens to be a World Cup match day, so naturally, all eyes are on the TV. The room is filled with laughter, conversations, and excited reactions whenever something happens in the game. Moments like this make the house feel even more lively. Before the meal begins, everyone naturally gathers together and enjoys spending time with one another. These are often the most meaningful moments of the day. Relatives ask about each other's lives, talk about work and family, share everyday stories, and sometimes even debate whatever topic happens to come up. The conversations are simple, but they help keep family relationships close, even when everyone has busy lives. My family has continued living on this ancestral land for generations. Since my great-grandfather's time, each generation has stayed here and taken care of this place. Because of that, my family is responsible for organizing the memorial ceremony every year. The memorial meal is now ready. Before anyone sits down to eat, every dish is carefully arranged on the family altar. Once everything is in place, the family gathers to light incense and begin the memorial ceremony. This is the most important part of the day, as it is a moment to express gratitude, remember our ancestors, and honor the generations who came before us. While offering incense, family members often take a quiet moment to express their thoughts or wishes to their loved ones who have passed away. For many Vietnamese people, this is a spiritual tradition, a time to pray for good health, peace, happiness, and good fortune for the family. Although these beliefs vary from person to person, the ceremony offers a meaningful moment for reflection, remembrance, and hope. Guests who are invited to the memorial meal often bring a small cash gift in an envelope. In Vietnam, giving money in an envelope is considered a polite way to show respect and support for the family hosting the memorial. The amount varies depending on the relationship and local customs, but it is commonly around $8 to $20. After offering incense, everyone usually returns to chatting and spending time together while waiting for the incense to burn. In many Vietnamese families, people wait until the incense has burned at least halfway before continuing with the next part of the ceremony. Days like this help keep family connections strong across generations. Even as everyone's lives become busier, these traditions create moments for relatives to come back, spend time together, and stay connected year after year. In many Vietnamese families, remembering where the family came from is something that's passed down naturally. Memorial Days are one of the ways these traditions continue from one generation to the next. No one really needs to be asked to help. Everyone simply notices what needs to be done and joins in. It's a small thing, but it reflects the strong sense of family that many Vietnamese grow up with. Conversations like these are also how family memories continue to live on. Stories about grandparents, childhood, or the past are shared again and again, allowing younger generations to learn about the people who came before them. Once the incense has burned about halfway, it's time for the next part of the ceremony. We bring out the paper offerings, including paper clothes and other symbolic items, and burn them. In Vietnamese folk tradition, many people believe these offerings are symbolically sent to loved ones in the afterlife as a way of expressing care and respect. Although beliefs and customs may vary, this spiritual tradition has been passed down for generations and remains an important part of many memorial ceremonies across Vietnam.
Lấy cái du cho.
While we were finishing the paper offering ceremony, the rest of the family had already prepared everything for the meal. The tables were set, the dishes were served, and everything was ready for everyone to sit down together. This year, our family prepared 4 tables, with 6 seats at each table, for both close relatives and family members who came to join the memorial meal. Now it's finally time for everyone to enjoy the meal together. As the meal begins, the conversations become even more relaxed and lively. People share stories, laugh together, and catch up on everyday life. Around the dinner table is often where the warmest and most genuine moments happen, making family gatherings like this feel even more meaningful. That's what a traditional Vietnamese Memorial Day looks like in my family. The customs are very similar in many parts of Vietnam, although some traditions may vary slightly from one region to another. At its heart, it's a day to remember our ancestors and bring relatives together. I hope you enjoyed spending the day with us. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.